Don't forget to like and subscribe!
Alright, Kinich, what you want to talk about?
Will do.
Have you found a way to summon a beastly rift?
Yeah. I'd like your help giving it a trial run tomorrow. If that works, we have our plan come Turnfire night.
How are we going to get the Mountain King to it? Unless we can control it somehow.
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
Yeah, probably not.
You heard him. He hasn't worked out the details yet. We need a more practical solution with concrete steps to follow.
Yet? Are you saying you think he might actually be onto something?
I think it's possible, based on something I know about the war 500 years ago. Burkina didn't
Share
fall
with
to
class.
the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an episode of madness. In his final moments, Burkina made the fateful decision to not fight back, and instead pass his blood and power on to the Mountain King.
I didn't know they could do that.
Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and more valuable to the tribe. Or maybe it was just out of loyalty to his friend. Either way, I can believe the Turnfire was involved. Whether you think his sacrifice triggered it, or his fate was sealed from the moment he took the Malipo name, it makes sense to me.
How can you drop these truth bombs with such a straight face?
Because that's what he does.
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. His mind is so disordered. It took some time to piece it all together. The story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of events. The truth is even darker.
Oh, wow.
The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered. He is suffering and feels great shame. I believe he wants to be put out of his misery.
That's what I've been saying. Can we just do that? I mean, I know y'all be losing, like, a part of your tradition or culture or whatever, but...
What? Then what should we do? Should we grant him his wish?
I'd say yes.
Of course not. We should help him move to a new home.
So your goal hasn't changed.
It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. An object of worship, even. Ending his life would be like desecrating a statue.
Yeah, I get that, but he's a living thing that's suffering.
Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters, and we can't afford to have any more.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain. Can we follow our hearts next time?
Yeah, sure.
Then let's break for the day. I've already found a suitable venue for tomorrow.
Wait till the next day, I guess.
You're here. Very punctual.
We try to be.
Oh, so the gruesome twosome
Oh my God.
Crawling back. Here to make amends after the gross irreverence you displayed last time?
No, not at all.
Very well. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, shall grant you the audience that you seek. Now, pucker up and kiss our feet.
Kinich, didn't you say you found him a teacher? He's
Right.
just as out of control as ever!
Well,
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How! No one!
how do you put up with his behavior?
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Well, I mean, that just sounds sad, really.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, I see what I'm missing out on now. And it's a lot.
Well,
We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit. How dare you compare her to the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How! Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body. I will commit heinous atrocities, tear down your legacy, destroy your reputation, wreak havoc on your...
completely ignoring him.
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business. Once we've opened the beastly rift, you're welcome to toss a how in there for a couple of days.
Fantastic. I've been waiting
With
for that.
pleasure. You don't need to ask twice.
I got my hands on this device in a trade. It's meant as bait, but it'll also stabilize the abyssal energy.
Oh, nice.
The Rift Towns will tear through space to get to this. Once they're here, we take them out and claim the Rift for ourselves.
How did you get your hands on this? Yeah, that seems like a relic and a half.
You'll find out soon enough. First, let's
Okay,
try this
great.
out.
Oh,
They'll tear you
sick.
to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
Jesus, man. Can you? Okay, never mind.
Transfixed. Stop right there.
Fucking shot the dog, bro. That's it. Kinich is fun to
Are
play.
there even bigger ones on the way?
Maybe that looks like. Oh, this guy.
You see, Kinich? I'm a man of my word. In fact, I'd say I under-promised and over-delivered. Nifty little gizmo, isn't it?
Oh, he got it from this. Okay.
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete, it's time to start the next phase of our relationship. I made a promise to the great Kahula How, and now I'm here to seize your body for his use.
Oh my god! Wow. How you're a douche.
Cliché, I know. The
Well,
hero's
yes.
trusted partner sells him out to the abyss in a shocking act of betrayal. Cue bad guy speech and drawn-out death sequence.
Huh? Angel?
That's his real name. Okay, I forgot what it was.
Huh? What are you two doing here? Oh, Mr. Kinich, this is not what we agreed on.
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss Order, so I thought he might be of use to you.
Oh wow, Kinich, that's clutch. Thanks,
But
man.
it looks like you've already met.
Yeah, we've met. I've beaten him up before.
Yikes. Frosty reception.
Well,
Gotta
you
say,
know.
I kind of pictured this moment going a little differently. Tears of joy welling up in your eyes.
Oh
as
my
you say
God.
the words, "It's good to see you again, old friend."
I don't know about that one.
Don't be ridiculous.
Right.
Sounds like you've been reading too many romance novels.
There we have it. Change is inevitable and nothing lasts forever. What a pity. Well then, time for you to meet the new me. This time, please call me Sanka.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses Guy! You tricked Huni and Toba into telling you a bunch of stories!
What's your actual real name,
What does
right?
it matter? A name is a superficial label. It's what's deep down inside that counts. And I've shown
I guess.
you the deepest parts of me.
You mean the the masochistic part?
That would explain a lot. Why else would you show up here and start acting like a wise guy? You looking for a fight?
I'll pass. I do rather like you, as I've said before. But my one quibble is that you really don't know your own strength.
Then what are you doing here?
Wait. Of course. You're the one behind all the recent Abyss activity. Let Paimon guess. You've been provoking the Mountain King too.
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do our highnesses' bidding. My interests are far more low stakes.
Oh. Is that true? I don't know if that's true. You're a lector,
I
right?
spend my time digging for truth in ancient doodads and books. You really think a benchwarmer like me is capable of more than that?
Yes.
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events.
Oh.
Just happens to be in the area.
Oh, wow. So he really is what he says.
So
I don't know
struck
how
a
I feel
deal
about
with him.
that.
He helps me summon a rift. I allow him to do some historical research.
Wise historical research in
But
quotes.
that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. Well, I was hoping this would be an opportune moment to whisk away his body. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula How. But now I've run into you. which is just my luck. Or maybe I've incited the wrath of the Turnfire, and this is the price I have to pay. But I don't understand. What did I do wrong?
You tricked Huni and Toba.
Wait, does that count? Let me think.
I don't know, man.
Oh, you are the worst of the worst! Colluding with the Abyss Order against Kinich? How could you betray your partner?
Yeah, that's kind of...
There is no betrayal. The almighty Dragon Lord Kahula How is a partner to no one.
Don't worry, I told him to act as bait.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish. The Abyss Order? Ha! What a joke. Not even a match for our lowly servant. I put up with this toad's croaking for days, and it was all for nothing.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective, Mr. Enjo.
What did you expect? Behavioral rehab isn't really our thing. Otherwise,
Yeah,
we might as well change our name from the Abyss Order to the Abyss Boarding School.
Yeah, I agree with Sanka on this one.
The abysmal disorder would suit you better. Kinich, dispose of him. He is of no further use to us.
Traveler?
Yeah, I guess. Be my guest, the Abyss Order is a threat to us all. Let him go. He'll never amount. Wow, that's... I want to say this just to see what he says. Yeah, I want to see if he says something slick back.
You see, this is why I like you.
Okay.
Still, you shouldn't underestimate me just because I'm a lowly clerk. I could never beat you in a straight-up fight. But when it comes to running away, I won't lose to anyone. Do me a favor and remember how fast I disappear. Maybe then you'll show me a little respect next time.
What? We're not going to show you respect because you're good at running away.
Darn, he got away again! Couldn't you have stopped him?
I mean, I guess he could have.
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy. Besides, it seems like he's in debt to a lot of people. I'm sure they'll keep him busy.
If you say so. Still, Paimon's kinda surprised that you actually struck a deal with someone from the Abyss Order.
To borrow that guy's words, names are superficial labels. Whether you call it the Abyss Order or anything else, it's a broad generalization at best. Think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. If you tasted each one, you'd find that they're all at different stages of ripening.
Yeah.
Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown can still be brewed into a fine wine. Everything has its use.
Huh. Well, in that specific sense, maybe Enjo's not such a bad apple. Not rotten to the core, at least.
I think he tries to be, but he's not strong enough.
Of course! Only the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, is rotten to the core and evil beyond redemption.
Ugh. So what exactly are you anyway? You're definitely the evilest little thing Paimon's ever met.
Don't worry, he can't hurt a fly.
Because you signed a contract?
You could say that.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached. Is that true?
Yes, and are you aware of this?
Such as a How watching me like a ravenous vulture?
Oh, so he does know.
Vulture? Vulture? We are the Dragon Supreme, sovereign ruler of the Nation of Flame.
Let's pick this up another time. It's getting kinda late. You should go back and get some rest. Big day ahead. Tomorrow's Turnfire night.
Sure is.
Time to light the sacred flame and burn away the filth for a legendary 500-year-old warrior.
Oh yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous. For all the work we've put in, it all comes down to tomorrow night. We have to make sure we solve this problem once and for all.
Then it can't hurt to say this one more time. Good luck to us both.
Yes, good luck.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, man. Oh, I can talk to him. Sick.
What
do you got
happened
to
to getting
say?
some rest?
I'm still a little anxious about Enju. I'm pretty curious about How. Yeah.
The How's piqued your interest, huh? It's true that he's a relic from an earlier Saurian age, but since we're bound to each other by a contract, you can see him as my companion for now.
Yeah, but do we know any more? Earlier Saurian age.
I know he can be awful, but don't worry. As long as I'm still around, he can't do that much damage.
As long as you're around?
Mm-hmm. That's a key part of the contract. The How has to obey my orders and lend me his power for as long as I live. And after I die, a How gets control of my body. That's the price.
Okay.
Crazy, isn't it? That was probably the first time I really appreciated what it meant to pay a price. Then once I signed the contract, I received the ancient name Malipo.
Oh.
But that's a whole other story. We can get into it another time if you're interested.
Yes, I want to get into the nitty-gritty. Alright, wait till the next day. Sure.
Ah, at long last, you're back. I hear you've done much for our people these last few days. Everyone has nothing but praise for you.
We
Many
try.
young people have heard the rumors too. They're all eager to meet our new flame bearer.
Well, they won't have to wait for long. It's almost time for the ceremony.
Yeah, I'm kinda not nervous, but I completely forgot how to do the flame bearer thing.
We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King situation quickly and smoothly. Seems like a lot of people have been worrying about it, huh?
Well, it's nearly time. So, if you're ready, then follow me to the ceremony site.
No, okay. The party cannot be changed on Turnfire Night Ritual. Please choose. Yeah, we got it. Sick.
Off we go!
Alright, let's go. I don't know what he said, but it's fine. I mashed buttons too quickly.
Here we are.
Our honored guests have arrived. I have heard much about your fine work over the past few days. I hope you'll allow us to thank you properly after tonight's ceremony.
Don't worry about it. Getting this huge venue ready must have been a huge task. No need to make extra work for yourselves on our account.
Oh, if it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved, no cost is too great to bear.
A resolution will come in due course, but every great fire starts as a tiny spark. We must take it one step at a time.
No one would disagree with you if that were possible, Chief. But it's been far too long since we've seen a real step forward. Look around you. Can't you see how our numbers have dwindled since the last Turnfire night?
The ceremony was arranged on short notice. Many are away from home and could not make it back in time.
I guess. I mean.
That may be so, but still.
Good evening, Traveler in Paimon.
Halo Kinich.
Kinich! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could you give us a minute? I'd like to give the Traveler a few pointers as the previous flame bearer.
Very well, but make it quick. Let me know when you're done and we will begin the ceremony.
Let's step to the side. Has anyone gone over the key steps of the ceremony with you yet?
Yeah, but I forgot.
Yeah,
Like, completely
Elder
forgot.
Trinidad did, but, Paimon seems to have forgotten them.
Hey.
What a surprise! The flying ant has an ant-sized brain.
Oh my god, how?
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, I suggest you stay quiet. See those sacred flame pillars? Once you've lit the fire, go light each one up in turn. Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers, light the braziers along the way, then bring the flame to the final altar. Then the ceremony is complete.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you mustn't turn back at any point. If you miss a pillar, you can't light the next one, then come back to it.
So we have to, if we do miss it, we just have to go back and light it, then go to the next one.
You have to keep moving forward, or it's seen as disrespecting our ancestors.
Oh my god.
If that happens, you won't receive the blessing of the Turnfire, and you'll have to start over. I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
Fantastic. Can I look at this? Illustration of the Turnfire Night Ritual. It resembles the scion of Canopy's totem. Alright, it seems simple enough. Just go in a circle.
So that's our part. What about you?
I'll be with you the whole way, and once you've lit the altar, I'll start summoning the rift. You can leave that side of things to me. Just focus on your part.
Okay. We'll try to remember all that and get it right the first time.
Right, well then, shall we begin?
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Maybe you should say hi before you start. Might make you less nervous. Just tell the chief when you're ready.
Alright, Chief. Wino, where are you at?
How are you doing? Is all in order?
Yes. Yeah, we're ready.
I'm counting on you. Don't forget what we talked about.
Right.
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on. My brothers and sisters, the time has come to light the fire once again, and let the Turnfire night shine bright in Hoytzitlan.
Alright. We lit the fire. Go to the altar to obtain kindling. When you attain the flame, draw closer brazier and ignite it. Yeah, that I don't remember how to do. There's a specific order. Take a flame according to the fixed order. Yes. Head straight towards the ritual end. Turning back now will spell not be but failure. Alright.
Go get the sacred flame.
Oh, they marked it. Thank goodness. Okay.
Nicely done. Off to a good start.
Oh, they automatically liked us for it? Fantastic.
Great stuff.
I almost missed that one.
You're over halfway. Keep it up.
Thanks, man. You here?
Impressive. Just one more to go.
Alright.
Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead.
Oh, yeah. I wish the flames were more responsive. There's moments I'm like, I thought I missed it. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I would like to do that again without, like, the pressure of, like, you have to do it right the first time. Just so I can quickly do it. See if I can, how fast I can do it, right? But probably not.
Great. All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave.
Alright, let's go.
Almost there. The cave is just up ahead.
Oh, do I have to light up these as well? No one told me this. It's fine.
The Abyss presence is growing strong. We should deal with the contamination first.
Cleanse. Do I need to? I'll go in this mode just in case. Oh yeah, because I have to do this. Yeah, I remember. Give me this. Where's the other one? I didn't want to do that. Give me this. Oh wow, that actually worked. Okay, great. Where is the other? Oh, there they are. Give me this. At least I can like snipe it, right? Where? I'm missing two? Where the hell could they be? Not up there. I don't think. Oh, okay, over here. Okay. I go further in. Am I going? I see.
There's the altar of the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
Oh, crap. Okay. There's a lot more torches than I thought there were. Okay. Where is the... Oh, there's one down there. Implement the final... Okay. Wow, there's a lot more torches, man. I thought there were only like 6 in the beginning, right?
Woohoo! We've lit up the final altar! That's the Mountain King up ahead, right?
Yeah, I like how he's just sleeping while we're doing all of this.
That's him. Kangamato, king of the Yumkasaurs from 500 years ago. He's very powerful.
Paimon can tell. He is huge. Let's tread carefully. We don't want to wake him up.
Should we pretend to purify the king?
You've made it at last. You did even better than I expected.
Well, we try.
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony. Please use the power of the sacred flame to cleanse the Mountain King of abyssal filth.
There's no need this time.
Oh yeah, where's what's his name? Poncho? Or whatever his name is?
Such strong abyssal power. What is that thing?
Oh yeah.
What is the meaning of this?
Yeah, he didn't say. Okay.
Is that a beastly rift?
Yes.
Chief Wyna,
Yes,
Elder
it is.
Trinidad. This is about to get a little dangerous. You should step back.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah, he could at least
Solving
like
the Mountain King issue.
You mean by having him torn to pieces by rift hounds?
No, stop! We can't let that happen!
Foolish Locust! Can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beastly rift!
Oh wow, how?
But...
I'm sorry, Chief Wyna and Elder Trinidad. This is the only way.
Can you promise me that no harm will come to the Mountain King?
I don't know about promise, but we'll see.
I can't guarantee it, but I'm fairly confident.
Okay, good. Okay, I like Kinich. He's very straightforward.
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. You must cleanse the Mountain King of every last trace of abyssal contamination.
I've changed my mind. I don't want the king to die. This was Kanich's idea. It had nothing to do with me.
Okay, I see what this is. You've been in cahoots this whole time.
Oh, damn. Well, there goes that.
Ugh, you imbecile! What have you done?
Oh no! The device is destroyed!
You forced my hand. I had no choice.
Elder Trinidad? What are you doing?
How is this guy sleeping throughout this whole time?
No, the Mountain King is waking up! He will cause even more casualties!
Everyone, out! Now!
Oh, wow, even... Okay, everybody's going.
Well, it seems there's only one way to awaken you all from your willful blindness. More sacrifices must be made.
What is he going on about? Okay.
Take me, oh Mountain King! Take me as your next sacrifice!
What is what are you doing?
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand.
Yeah, we got that. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, I guess I have to do burning? Yeah, there it goes.
Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. I can use those against him. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, let me just get out Arlecchino, really, right?
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Kill me! Put an end to White's shame!
By past fuel and present flame, life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kangamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
The following day in the Scion of Canopy tribe. So, like, is he still alive? Just completely
Pretty
purified?
eventful day yesterday, huh? Paimon wonders how things are doing now. Let's go ask the chief!
Yeah, and is Trinidad, like, gone?
Traveler,
you've come at just the right time. I have some good news for you.
Some news is good,
Trinidad's condition is stabilized.
Ah.
He suffered burns on much of his body, but we believe he'll survive.
Okay, so he is alive.
Guess that's the best news we could hope for. Paimon has to ask, is everyone in your tribe such a risk-taker? First Kinich, then Elder Trinidad? Is this the Scions of the Canopy's adventurous spirit in action?
Yes.
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown.
Is Kinich okay?
He's fine. Don't worry. He's gone to check on the Mountain King. Something most mysterious has happened.
Come on, Hamster Combat, what are you doing? What a name. Okay, anyway.
After the incident yesterday, a transparent shell is formed around the Mountain King's body. We don't understand the mechanism behind it, but the shell appears to insulate him against the influence of abyssal power. It is somewhat akin to a scab, in that it stops the abyssal energy within him from bleeding out, while also preventing further abyssal energy from seeping in and infecting him.
Oh, okay.
Never seen anything like it. The tribe's most senior elders believe it was caused when he was burned by the sacred flame, similar to the way burned wood becomes charcoal. I think their theory makes sense. After all, we've never thrown the Mountain King directly into the sacred flame before.
Okay.
Wow. So it's made a barrier against abyssal energy? That's a good thing, right?
I hope so. I would
It's
assume.
practically a miracle from what we've seen of it so far. It means that the Mountain King's level of abyssal energy is now stable. No longer will we need to perform an annual cleansing ceremony.
Wow. That's amazing!
Was it really just the power of the sacred flame?
I know what you're thinking. The young people in the tribe are already speculating that yesterday's ceremony was a Turnfire night like none other in our history. Because you and Kinich, you summoned the very flame that appears in our ancient legends. A great transparent ball of fire. And that fire is what saved the Mountain King.
Whoa! So that was the real Turnfire?
I may be the chief of this tribe, but I've only ever known the Turnfire as a concept in our legends. I cannot answer that question.
That's fair.
If anyone can answer it, I suspect it would be the bearer of the Malipo name. He is in the Mountain King's cave as we speak.
Okay, so Kinich.
Ah, so Kinich then. Why don't we go see how he's doing?
Yeah, maybe you got some like more info for us, cause I'm still not sure what's happening. Oh, there he is. I thought he was actually in the cave, not just outside of it. Anyway.
Hey, Kinich!
Hey yourselves. You two doing okay after yesterday?
We were gonna ask you the same question. You scared Paimon half to death when you rushed into the fire!
Sorry, I couldn't just stand and watch the Mountain King get burned alive.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro? Or is that an attempt to make the almighty Dragon Lord Kahulahau die of laughter?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power. It's not as if I was fighting the Pyro Archon herself.
I guess?
Kinich, when you went into the flames, were you intending to,
Intending to what?
Right.
do the same thing as Burkina?
Sacrifice myself? Of course not. My focus was on keeping the Mountain King alive, not on what it would cost. But now I'm curious. What made you think I was going to sacrifice myself?
Well, because everyone's saying the Turnfire is what saved the king last night.
Yeah.
And Hanche's theory was that summoning the Turnfire is a tit-for-tat exchange, right? So, Paimon thought you decided to pay for it with your life.
So you've heard that rumor too. I'm afraid I can't say for sure. What happened yesterday was a first for me too.
Well, even if you don't know, there's probably no one in the world who does.
The only people that I could think of is maybe the Pyro Archon and Hanche, or whatever his name is, that was doing research.
What I would say is, if that really was the power of the Turnfire, I'd sooner believe that the Mountain King summoned it himself.
The Mountain King? Then, what price did he pay?
The core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation, but what you're willing to give up in order to obtain what you want. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option. For Burkina and for the tribe. That's the price he paid.
Alright, so how is the Mountain King doing now?
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. He'll enter a fighting stance whenever we set foot in his territory.
Well, that makes sense.
But his
in
attacks
any
are gentler
beast.
now and not as crazed as before. Like he said yesterday, he just intends to be a sparring partner for people to practice with.
Oh. Okay. You said health-wise is something else bothering you?
Yeah, I tried communicating with him again, but he didn't respond.
We dare say that Locust King has well and truly lost its mind. The lights are on, but nobody is home. Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the Abyss, but time has been less kind to its soul. It was ground to a pulp long ago.
But we saw him come back to his senses yesterday.
Yeah, for a brief moment.
That was merely one last burst of brain activity before it croaked. As you humans would say, it went out with a bang.
Oh, come on! Stop being such a doomer. Paimon bets the Mountain King has finally let go of the tragedies of the past now, and is focusing on moving forward. That's why he doesn't have time to chat with us. He's too busy thinking about the future.
Yeah, that seems way too optimistic. I'm on Ahau's side.
Well, at least it means my fellow tribespeople can move forward now, too. Thank you for your help, Traveler. I owe you one.
Nah, you already gave me that gift.
Yeah, that's right. You caught Enjo for us, remember?
But he ended up being completely useless. It's not a fair trade if you lost out.
Well, you know, it's fine.
That's on him. It's not your fault he's useless. Besides, we're friends
Oh my
now.
God.
You don't know us anything.
Friends? But your friendship is an even more valuable gift. I can't in good conscience accept it for free. So, promise me. If you need anything in the future, you'll come to me.
Sure
For
will.
you, I'll do anything.
We'll see you in frickin' the next part of the Archon quest, sir. Oh wow, no like flashback cutscene like we got with Mualani.
So, in the end, only poor little Huni got the sad ending?
Yeah, everyone's happy except me. First Nana, then my dad. Why does everyone in my family have to suffer?
Huni, it'll be okay. Your dad will get better soon.
Yeah, I mean your dad's alive compared to Huni, right?
Toba,
Or Nana, sorry.
you're my friend, so I shouldn't say this to your face. But it was all the Mountain King's fault.
Huh?
Now
my God.
hold your horses, kiddo. If you promise not to fight, Uncle Sanka will tell you a story. Okay, before you roll your eyes out of your skull, I promise you can trust me. I almost got my eyebrows burned off by the turnfire after last time. That's why I came back, to make it up to you. All right, I'll just get to the point. Do you know what Uncle Sanka loves the most about your people?
Tell us.
What?
Your extreme sports.
Oh yeah, he has said that.
Huh?
On my first day here, I got hit by someone falling out of the sky. I believe you call it bungee jumping? It's a dangerous sport, to be sure, but the courage it took to make the jump impressed the heck out of me. So, I introduced myself to the jumper, we made friends, and I even helped treat her wounds.
Oh nice.
Oh, such a nice friend.
Of course. Anyway, the good times didn't last, because I got captured by a powerful foe, so we had to part ways for a while.
Oh yeah.
In the hands of the enemy, I was scorned, scolded, and nearly given away as a gift. Oh, it was so humiliating. A horrible experience to look back on. Why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer, I thought. So I feel your pain, Huni. I was in the same position.
Yeah, but you deserve it, bro.
But in the end, I made it through, and I left all of those painful memories in the past. I even managed to reunite with my friend.
Is that it?
The moral of the story is to look forward in life, right? Yeah, we've heard that one millions of times. Sorry, Uncle Sanka, but you're not cut out to be a teacher.
Very smart, Huni, but not quite smart enough. What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, I found her injuries were all healed, but she really missed her family. So, I thought you might like to see her too. She's right behind you. Turn around and see.
Wait, what?
Another trick about not turning back? I'm not falling for that one again. Huh?
So what, he like healed up the Saurian, I guess? Alright, well, Hey, that was fun and exciting, I guess. I'm glad the Mountain King's still alive, because if it was up to me, we would have just straight up nuked him. Oh man, well, you know, I don't know what to say. My bad, I guess. But yeah, until the next time, which I think there's no more character story quests until 5.1, the next patch. And I think it's just all Archon quests and Zelonin, right? So yeah, until then, later.